A new investment account for children could help transform generational wealth in the United States. And our next guest is here to help break down what these new accounts mean for families and how they can be used. The one, the only financial expert, Abby Reed from Reed Financial Group, joins us again. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I love these conversations. We want to talk about these new accounts and truly why they're so significant, because we hear a lot about high yield savings for adults, but obviously these are available for kids as well.
Yeah, this is brand new. So this is brand new for everybody. We're learning along with everybody else, and so there's a lot of misinformation and confusion about it. So Trump accounts are specifically for children.
Okay.
So you have to be 18 or under to qualify for it.
Yes.
So that's pretty unique. And it's basically like an IRA, which is an individual retirement account, but it's aimed for kids.
Great.
Which typically the IRS says you cannot contribute to an IRA or a Roth IRA for a child unless they have earned income, which most kids don't have.
Right.
So this has expanded the options for helping parents set their kids up for success. And something that's really unique about this, that's never happened before. I've never seen it. It's never been done in the country that I'm aware of. The government is going to fund a one-time contribution of $1,000 for children, qualified children born from 2025 to 2028.
Wow.
So
I hope people are paying attention because that is free money.
Yes.
So when we're talking about this free money and these accounts, who can contribute to it?
Yeah, so you have to have a child that's under 18 for the $1,000. They have to have been born either last year or by 2028. Now that might be extended, so stay tuned on that. But as far as right now, it's from 2025 to 2028. Now, if you already, have a child that was born before 2025, you still qualify for these accounts. You're just not going to get the free $1,000. But if you had a kid born last year or are planning to, then that's a huge opportunity.
Huge.
And then also you can make contributions to it. So they have kind of set the rules for this. If your child's under 18, if they're a U.S. citizen, have a valid Social Security number, then they qualify. So a lot of people under 18 are going to qualify for this. You can make contributions. Your friends, your family, even employers can contribute if they choose to partake in this. Up to $5,000 per year can be contributed into these accounts.
I mean, I'm hearing about all these contributors. That means the money is going to grow, and that's what we want in these accounts. We want it to sit. We want it to grow. What's the best way for it to grow? Yeah,
so there's some stipulations on what it can be invested in, which I'm very happy about, because it has to be broadly diversified, either a mutual fund or an ETF. Which means it's a lot of different funds kind of basketed into one fund. So it's pretty simple. It has to be low cost. So the expense ratio, which is the cost associated with an investment, has to be 0.1% or lower, and it has to be a U.S. stock fund. So those are the stipulations.
Wow. I'm sure somebody's watching right now and they're thinking, that's so much to take in, but that's also why you guys are here. So we want to make sure that you guys are checking them out if you have any more questions. But one thing that's really important is this wealth gap. So this is obviously going to affect the wealth gap. And financial literacy in general is so important, but just elaborate on that. Yeah,
so I think this is going to hopefully expand the participants in this country that are taking part in the stock market. So the stock market historically has been one of the best ways to build wealth, really that and owning real estate. And both of those things can feel really out of reach for so many families. And so with these new accounts, especially with the free $1,000 that the government's going to give the people that qualify, that's going to kind of pique interest, I think.
And jumpstart that craving.
Exactly. And it's also going to show people that investing is not that scary. It is definitely doable, especially if you have an advisor that you're working with. And then they're going to start seeing the compounding interest and how that account is continuing to grow. And that's huge. That can really jumpstart continuing to save and then saving for themselves as well.
It's so true. A lack of knowledge really can be something that can stilt us from making those decisions. Thank you so much for all these tips, all the insight. You guys, please head over to atliveshow.com because we want you to get connected with Reed Financial Group for all of your investment needs. Thank you, Abby.
Thank you, Becky.